Hello. So, unfortunately, we did actually end up hitting full TP, and I got wicked out by that much. 6 points. 6 points I got wicked out by. Hmm. You hate to see it. You do hate to see it. But we go again. Hello. So, I recorded a video yesterday, and none of the audio transferred over. However, I did take a trade. Um, Let's see if we can find it. Oh, what happened last night? That's pretty cool. Yeah, this was the trade I took yesterday. Let's delete this one. So we had um right. I'll re-talk through it. I'll re-talk through it. So we had at market open, we swept out this 15-minute green. I don't know if you can see it. This green line here, green draw on liquidity. We also swept out this green line draw on liquidity. However, Nasdaq also swept out this other green line. Now, this top one is a 15-minute draw. This bottom one is an hourly. So, an hourly draw on liquidity is a stronger draw on liquidity, right? Because more orders get filled. It's like a higher time frame. Like if a monthly high gets swept or a low gets swept, there's a big reaction off of it. So the higher the the higher the time frame, the higher the reaction. But at least that's what I thought, right? So we swept out this 15-minute. I thought, we didn't sweep on ES, and I thought maybe, but then we came down and we swept out this sell side, these hourly draws on the sell side on Nasdaq. So I was trying to find an entry all within ES to take sells. We got nothing. We nearly took out this high, and then we consolidated, and eventually we took out this high. And I thought, oh right, I there was a I could have taken that because, well, no, saying that there wasn't actually a great entry for it. Like, so we take out this high, a 15-minute draw, and then we come down. This would have been our retrace to the downside. Um, Bear with. Well, actually, no, right. So this would have been our retrace. This little blue candle, right? So let's fucking bear with. This is what I hate about doing with like trying to trade or review a trade the next day. It's always a pain. So this would have been our retrace. Probably better if I take the magnet off. So once we came back above that level, I could have entered, but as you can see, we just fucking rallied down. So anyway, we had this retrace here, and if you did that, which I did, obviously this one, come above the 50%, I could have gone long off of this, there, stops below, the retrace, targeting this high for a 1-to-1. We did, now granted, right, we did inverse this fair value gap. That's a strong sign that we're gonna come up, right? But we didn't hit TP. We did eventually, but bearing in mind we also took out this sell side. So we've taken out this sell side at the same time as this on ES. There's no way we're going to take out this hourly draw on liquidity on sell side and then I think, right, go long. You know? Like, that's not to do with the strategy. It is the TJR strategy, though, in the sense of you sweep sell side, you target buy side. And this was the TJR trade that I drew up yesterday, just to see if it would hit, and it hit full TP. This was the trade that I took, which was we had a big leg down. We came above the 50%. We just about tapped into golden pocket, like perfectly. We saw heavy bearish pressure out of it. I've entered and then instantly reversed. So I'm not actually too mad with the entry because to me that was a solid entry. You know, we tapped into this fair value gap. We wicked into golden pocket and we saw heavy bearish pressure out of it. But we it obviously didn't want to go that way. The only thing I can say that didn't go right was this consolidation. Like, I shouldn't have been trading that consolidation. Do you know what I mean? I had so many levels drawn up as well. Like, I had all these. I had black ones. I had white ones. These are grey. I had like so many different levels. So what I'm going to do is back test maybe a different strat. I'm not saying I'm changing my strat, but just to see if something else works. Because I'm thinking with the levels that I had drawn up, it's similar to the TJR strat in the sense of I had ranges drawn out, and let's get the magnet on. I had ranges drawn out, and the levels seem to bounce, which is Matty's strat, the lad that I trade with, Matty. His strat is basically that, where you come down, you take out a level, and you come up and you target another level. You target the inverse level. And as you can see, well, it was pretty perfect. So I'm going to do some back testing, which will be similar to the TJR strat, and I wonder if things will. It's quite fortunate, really, that with these levels, they also tend to be around liquidity as well. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little stab and a poke. The problem is the TJR strat and the strat that I use now, where we'll sweep liquidity on one, and then we have to target on the other one that hasn't. Like, I don't have to explain my strat. Um, they're completely opposing. Like, they are quite literally the opposite means of each other, which is a bit strange, really. And obviously, I had a really good like 2 weeks with this strat to pass my funded, but like I have just got out of the shower, by the way. That's why my hair's like this. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna have a little prod and a poke at a different strat. But yeah, market opens in 20 minutes. I'll be back for that. Yeah, just to add to that, I think I don't want to be one of them people that like, oh, they have like a bad week on their strat and they all of a sudden change. It's not that. It's more of a we all time highs. Fuck. Shit, we're at all time highs, man. What the fuck happened in Asian session? Shit. I fucking hit. Oh, that's so gay. Oh, that's so gay. Ah. It is going to be using levels today. We are going to be using levels today. And I shouldn't have traded yesterday as well. That's like I was saying on my fucking video yesterday. Like, oh, I don't think we're going to find an entry. And I was like, some days you just don't have to take the trade. But I did, and I fucking lost. I lost like $230 or something. Kicking the teeth, man. Do you know what I mean? And I started my fucking Top Step funded as well. and I lost like $100 and something on that, which is shit. But what can you do? But yeah, all time highs. That's really fucking gay. Like really gay. Someone tweeted. Who tweeted last night? We should get good news though. I mean, sorry, we should get good volume because of news. Because of news. We had a lot of news at half one, which was we had like CPI. Oh, hang on. We had oh yeah, it was just CPI all day, and yeah. So yeah, we should have good volume, but I don't know. I'm a bit apprehensive to trade. There is a way of like trading using this, which is like you set your level there, you draw. That's an area, that's an area, and that's an area, and it's like I don't actually exactly know how it works, but all I know is that people use it like all these are different draws where like these lows are, and you drag the fib retracement, but I've not used it yet. Trying to find a range as well. Like obviously we've got these ranges, but I never really know with where to set my ranges because like I've got this one, but then you've got like also say that's a range. Well, they're pretty much the same range, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be an interesting day. I hope I don't just trade for the sake of trading because that would be pretty gay. Um, yeah, we'll see. Also, another thing, I'm not trading ES. I don't care if there's a setup. I'm just not trading ES anymore. ES has been fucking me up. ES just doesn't move when it should, and I've been knowing this. I've been knowing this. ES will show you the perfect setup and then just not do what it's fucking meant to, which is so gay. Like I'm getting kind of sick of it, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna. I'm just gonna trade NAS. Problem is, right, with Trump, he's he's actively reducing the inflation bubble with tariffs, right? Meaning that the banks and the fucking people that control the markets aren't just printing money left, right, and center because they're not allowed to anymore. Under Biden, they could do whatever the fuck they wanted, right? That's when we had great price action. When the banks were just fucking doing whatever they wanted, like pumping money, moving the markets however which way they wanted, and that's the strat that like I know. And now Trump's come in and he's like got the tariffs and I don't give a fuck about his politics. I only care about how he's a fucking affecting the markets, which we're at all-time highs, which is great for the economy, but not fucking good for trading. And there's like loads of people that are like, oh, just fucking people are all-time highs the easiest. No, all-time highs the scariest because you can't just long. Like you can't just do that. A lot of the times you like there will be a buy bias, like a bullish bias, but like it's that's not how it works. And if you take sells, there's a good chance you will just get fucked. There is a great chance you'll just get fucked. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Okay, so if we're looking at like a high time frame, fucking deviation, we are tapping into that heavily. Like for the this has just been pure consolidation. Could even extend this like downwards, and we could come up to up here, but it seems pretty bang on this range. So we most likely will see a severe retrace all the way down to, where is it? Bash. Like, ooh, bash. Hopefully. Maybe that won't be today, I don't think. Might be today, but I'm not 100% unless we just carry on bull running. If we carry on bull running, I would not be surprised, but that's there for shits and gigs anyway. The reasoning for like this consolidation here, if you just take a look at all-time highs on any of these, orders are just getting filled. Like liquidity is just getting filled at these all-time highs. Like, do you know what I mean? We're bouncing up and down around the line of. It's the exact same for Nas, I think. If you go on the daily, get a box. Whoa, get a box. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. We sweep, we come down, we sweep, we come down, and just consolidating up and around this level. It's like, yeah, there's a very. I just don't know. We must get legs down, but then you don't know. You don't know. But let's see what market open does. I've drawn out this golden pocket from this low to this high. We also have a fair value gap here. I don't know how this would be traded, if traded at all, you know? The only thing that I could think would be sells to this level, which I'm still not like overly confident about. But like you've got like that's another level. But I don't know, just filled with levels there. But yeah, I don't know. So if we come up and tap into golden pocket here, we see heavy bearish pressure out of it, where I can. So this will be the premium price range or discounted price range, whichever one it is. I think it's premium. And then we come down, continue to come down. I do think sells to this level would be a good shout, to be honest. Like, but then am I stupid for shorting all-time highs? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I do not know. I'm liking this volume from ES. Usually it's just dead. But I need to actually fucking get my funded ready because I didn't think I would have been trading today. But shit, what's going on here? Fuck, go away. Go away. Bruh. Right. Bruh, what the fuck? Shit. There we go. Yeah, and then we've come straight for these levels. Shit, we are fucking dumping, man. What? What in the world? Order. I think I'm just gonna exit this. Because this is kind of fucking stupid. All that volume and then it just fucking dies on me. What is this? We went from running 3K's worth of volume. 1.7, 4, 4K. And then what? We're at 877, 827. What's going on? So retarded. Hey, that's me stopped. That's me out. Unfortunately. I think I've really got to go away and do some homework because something's not working. Something's not working. So the entry was... Oh, actually keep that on. The entry was... We came up, hit this level of... Oh, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. There was... Let's move this a sec. You had this that didn't get hit. But then you had this big leg down. We came up and we tapped into... Oh, no, 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 no. That's... Forget that, forget that, forget that. We had this. From this swing high to this swing low. We came up, we tapped into it. We saw bearish pressure out of it. We had a sweep on ES. And I thought we were going to come down and hit these levels.